A thought for Good Friday in the time of coronavirus. My name's Garth Hewitt, and this is a reflection for St Botolph, Aldgate for Good Friday. My wife and I like to worship at St Botolph's when possible. First of all, some words from Pope Francis, and he's meditating on the Bible story of calming the storm from the Gospel of Mark. He starts from the words in Mark 4:35, when evening had come. Then he says this: "For weeks now it has been evening. Thick darkness has gathered over our squares, our streets and our cities. It has taken over our lives, filling everything with a deafening silence and a distressing void that stops everything as it passes by. We feel it in the air, and like the disciples in Mark's Gospel, we were caught off guard by an unexpected turbulent storm. We've now realized we're all on the same boat. All of us fragile and disorientated, but at the same time, it's important for all of us to row together, each comforting the other." And now from Italy to Bethlehem, Palestine, a related quote from someone with a similar theme, this time from a Lutheran pastor and friend, Mitri Raheb. He says this: "One important insight from the coronavirus is that we're all in it together. There's no difference between a Chinese, an Italian, a Palestinian, a German, an Israeli, or an American. The whole world is one big village. At the end of the day, we're all equal. Walls don't work, borders don't help. Only close cooperation to build a common future can make a difference." A common theme then from both Pope and Lutheran pastor: we're all in it together. A reminder about relationships in our world. We are one big village, and we're all equal. And here we are in Holy Week. Here we are at Good Friday. Holy Week is about an alternative journey, and then an alternative procession. Up against the empire of domination comes a non-violent revolution of love. Started at Palm Sunday, Jesus riding in from the opposite side of Jerusalem, from where the Roman emperor would come in. Echoing Zechariah the prophet, the quote is, "He is gentle, humble, and riding on a donkey." From the other side come the warriors, a way he rejects. And after this remarkable piece of street theatre, the next day Jesus is turning the tables of exploitation in the temple. Everything he does in this week is challenging this empire of greed, domination, and oppression. But this alternative procession of peace leads to an execution. The domination system says no to Jesus, but the hope of our world is to say yes to Jesus, to the way of non-violence, to the way of love of neighbour, to the way of do unto others as you would have them do to you. Some countries are still bombing others even in this time, but it's time to come together. That's coronavirus message to the whole world. And some words from the Missa Campesina and Nicaraguan Mass sum this up. We believe that God is with us, sits down in our midst, shares our humanity, walks the road we walk, paid a price we were unable to pay, and gave his life for this world. This is the way of healing and hope. I'd like to finish with a song. It's originally a poem that I've adapted by Edward Shillitoe, and he wrote it right after the end of the First World War. And as he was looking with horror at the quantity of meaningless deaths, he expressed it in this poem, Jesus of the Scars. If we have never sought, we seek you now. Your eyes burn through the dark, our only stars. We must have sight of thorn marks on your brow. We must have you, oh Jesus of the scars. The heavens frighten us, they are too calm. In all the universe, we have no place. Our wounds are hurting us, where is the balm? Lord Jesus, by your scars, we know your grace. Oh, Jesus of the scars, we seek you now. Oh, Jesus of the scars, we seek you now. We must have sight of thorn marks on your brow. We must have you, oh Jesus of the scars. The other gods were strong, but you were weak. They rode, but you did stumble to a throne. But to our wounds, only God's word can speak. And not a God has wounds, but you alone. Oh, Jesus of the scars, we seek you now. Oh, Jesus of the scars, we seek you now. We must have sight of thorn marks on your brow. We must have you, oh Jesus, the scars. We must have you, oh Jesus, the scars.